Going on, guys? Ronin 1011 here for Ronin Gaming, and I just wanted to do a little quick unboxing for this new mouse I got. It's from Redragon. They're a Japanese company. So I found this mouse on Amazon, and I figured I'd pick it up. It looks pretty cool. I was looking for a new mouse, a new gaming mouse that could do not only FPS but also MMO. And this came up. This is a really interesting mouse. This is one of their higher models, I guess. I'm going to open it in a second, but you can see right there, you can pause the video and see it's got up to 16,400 DPI. It's got a whole bunch of things. 15 buttons, which is what I got. It's weighted. It's got 5 modes. It's got some software you could do. This is my first weighted mouse. I've used them before, but I've never owned one before. So, really cool, packaged really nicely. You can see the weights are down there. I'm going to open it up right now and show you what it looks like. Okay, so we have liberated it from its packaging, and I am going to tell you right now that this mouse, you can see I have a pretty decently sized hand. This mouse, I can't even begin to tell you what it feels like right now. I don't know if you can see the texture. It's textured beautifully. It conforms. It's got a spot for your ring and your pinky finger, and it feels really good. Okay, so the reason I got this mouse is because it's got 5 buttons on the side. It's got a button here. It's got 4 more buttons up here. They're supposed to be set for DPI. The mouse wheel is pretty good. But yeah, I wanted a mouse that I could use for MMO, but I didn't want an MMO mouse. I didn't want 12 buttons on the side. I wanted something more, but I also wanted it for FPS. Now, this is a laser mouse. Okay, it's got LEDs all up in here, which you'll see in a minute, and it's got modes that you can switch to. You can switch the lights by clicking that, and then you can switch to 5 different modes here. It's got Teflon pads on the bottom. It moves really nicely. Like I said, it's a laser mouse. This is where the weights are, and I'll open that up in a second and show you. But like I said, it's got the 5 buttons on the side, which is what I like. So now I'm not used to 5 buttons on the side, so I'm gonna have to learn how to use all of those. But I mean, just right now, I could tell what are gonna end up being the front, the forward and the back buttons here are nice. 3rd button there. This is technically a double click. You could set this for double click. It comes with software. I mean, the whole mouse is programmable. I'm going to show you the software in a second, too. So basically, it comes with the warranty card. It comes with the software, which I actually just downloaded from the Redragon Site for the page for the mouse. This is going to be the case for the weights. If you wanted to change the weight, you can store the weights in there, the extra weight from their bottom. Extra Teflon pads, which is a really cool thing. You can see they stick on there with 3M sticky tape. And the owner's manual, user manual, or whatever the case. Braided cord, really awesome. It's sturdy, which is cool, but it's also braided. Comes with its own tie, which is awesome. And we've got some gold plating there too. So this mouse, I can't begin to tell you how awesome this mouse feels. It fills up your hand pretty good. Like I said, I have a pretty big hand, I guess. No, it just feels amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like on, and I'll show you some of the software real quick. So, well, actually, you know what? Let me show you the weights. Okay, so I pried the bottom open here. You can see this is where the weights are. Definitely feels different without it. But you can take these out individually, and trying to do this with one hand. You can take them out individually, and you can I forget what millimeter or whatever they are, what weight they are. But you can go ahead and you can take them out. I'm going to leave them all in and see how it goes. But yeah, so pretty cool. And like I said, you can store them. Whichever weight you are not using, you can store in here. I think I can get this open with one hand, but whatever, you get the idea. Oh, there it is. So you can see this little spots form. Very cool. I've never had a mouse like this before, so I mean, this is pretty interesting. Anyway, let me show you what it looks like on. Okay, so here you can see the mouse is plugged in, it's turned on. It cycles through a whole bunch of colors, which is really cool. You can probably do as many colors as you want. These things are usually pretty dope like that. And okay, so there's a light switch on the bottom, and basically what this is going to do is I've been messing with it. It changes. It's hard for me to do it, and then it changes the actual pattern of the lighting. It goes front to back, back to front. Does some things. It does something like a Cylon. Let's see if I can't go to the next one. Yeah, you see there? Then it does something like that. It'll just cycle back and forth. It also turns it off if you don't want it on. Then it could just sit there and it just pulsates like that. It'll breathe. Basically, they call that breathing. So it'll just breathe on, a cycle on there. Or you can turn it off if you want. So that's pretty cool. And this mode is, I believe, you can switch between 5 different modes. Again, I haven't looked into that. Let's turn it on. There we go. We'll let it breathe. Where's the breathe one? There we go. I think that's the breathe. I like the breathe one. Sorry if you can't see the colors that well, but so yeah. So like I said, it just feels amazing. It's a big mouse. It's don't get me wrong. It's not a little tiny, mouse. It's pretty beefy. If you have decent sized hands, then you're gonna feel it. It's gonna take up your whole hand. It feels pretty comfortable. Depending on like again your hand size. The buttons feel pretty good. They don't feel cheesy. Hopefully they don't break. And the mouse wheel's got some good click to it. And yeah, so let me go ahead and show you the software. Here is the software. Again, I just downloaded it. It's like really little. So these are the things we could do. We can set, here's the general. You can see all the different buttons that you can set to reprogram. The top button on the left over here is the red button. That's usually set for double click, as you can see. They call it fire key, but you can basically set you can set these things to do anything you want. You can make macros. These are the DPI buttons, which you can obviously change. So if I wanted to, I could change, I could make 5 and 6 the DPI buttons. So let's just say I wanted to make 5 and 6 DPI. I'm not even sure where on earth it is, but I can probably go, DPI switch here. So let's say I want to make this one the DPI switch plus, and I'm going to make 6 DPI switch down, and then I can go ahead and I can change these to do just to click, okay, which is pretty cool. So I can change the polling rate, I can change the double click speed, the scroll rate, the mouse acceleration. I mean, it has all these different profiles that I can use here. See, it was set on profile 3. DPI, you're not going to end up using the DPI all the way up at 16,000. That's just freaking insane, okay? But you could see it already has them set. So these are going to be the different levels that you do. See, wow, that's way too fast. There we go. It already has it set to be 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 8,200. I feel like 8,200 is going to be. I run with a fast mouse speed. I don't know why. I just run really fast. I can't have a slow mouse cursor. So yeah, you can mess with your DPI. And now here's the lights. Now I can you can change all the different modes on here. You can see I have it set to breathing right now. So I wonder if I switch it right now. You see, it's switching. Light switch on and off. So all right, so it's got even more than that. So it's got these different modes. So like right now it's not on. I turn it on and now it's in the mode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like 5 breathing. So obviously you can see standard up, down, left, right, cycling and breathing. Really cool. And you can have, I guess, profiles for that too. So really cool. Here is the info for it. It takes you to the website, user manual, really cool. The model number, wired laser gaming mouse. You can save file, you can change your loadout, your files, your profiles. I mean, you can customize the crap out of this, which is so cool. We didn't look at the side. Let's look at the side. So here's the side. So look at this right here. It tells you. So it already has a profile set. So if I go to this profile, that's a music profile. This is a browser profile. It's just. I mean, I've never had a mouse that this crazy, Let's see, now I changed the profile, so it's really fast. I wonder what the profile is on that. Profile 5, yeah, see, really, really fast. So, we're gonna go back down. We're gonna leave it on profile 3, and I mean, just amazing. This mouse is just, it feels really good. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the mouse. If you get it, let me know in the comments what you think of it. If you do get it, if you have one from this manufacturer at all, or, you know, any tips or tricks you have or anything like that. Once again, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button for me, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.